Can we do an entire episode asking only questions?
Is that what today's episode is about? What are we talking about?
Is it a story about pigs?
How many pigs?
Could there have been 3?
Could there have been?
Did you just ask the same question as me?
Did I?
Did they live in 3 different homes?
They didn't live together?
Was someone after them?
Was it a someone or a something?
Could it be the wolf?
Was it a big wolf?
Was it a bad wolf?
Are we even sure it was a wolf?
We think it was a wolf. Question mark?
Is that a question?
Question mark?
So what happened to these pigs?
Did they choose the correct building materials for their homes?
What did they use?
Would it be wise to build with straw?
Would it be even wiser to build with sticks?
Would it be even better to build with bricks?
Wouldn't that be wisest?
How can we find out?
We can get to the end of the story, I suppose, if you wanted to not ask a question about it. Couldn't we?
Did the first pig try the straw?
Did the first pig's house last very long?
Did the wolf huff? And did he puff? And did he blow the house down?
What about the sticks? Did the sticks last very long?
Could he puff?
Could he huff?
And or huff? And blow that house down too? Where would the pigs live then?
Would they live in a pile of straw?
Do I know how to answer that question with the question?
Would they
No,
live
I
in
do
a
not.
pile of sticks?
They live in a house of bricks.
Do they know anybody who owned a house of bricks?
Did their brother have a house of bricks?
Are we sure they were even related?
Aren't all pigs related?
Did the story say that they were brothers? Did the story say early on they had the same mother?
Am I aware of the story saying this?
Are you? Are you?
Am I just making an assumption?
Assuming they were brothers, would this brother have let them move in?
Wouldn't a good brother let their homeless brothers in?
But was he a good brother?
And what if the wolf came?
What if the wolf came?
What if you kept asking the same question as me? Would the wolf ask to gain entrance?
Would he say to the little pigs, "Please let me in"?
Would the little pigs mention their chinny chin chin? What the heck does chinny chin chin mean?
Does it mean they had 3 chins? A chinny chin chin?
Does it really matter how many chins were possessed by said pigs?
Wouldn't that depend on how hungry the wolf was?
What if Wolf huffed?
What if he puffed?
And what if he couldn't blow the brick house down?
But what if he could?
But what if that wasn't part of the story?
Then what would you say in response?
What if you stuck to the story?
Which story?
Don't you remember the story that we're telling?
Is it the story about the 3 little pigs?
Can't you remember which story you were just talking about?
So if this wolf was to blow on the house, would it in fact not tumble down?
Have you ever seen a wolf who could blow over bricks?
Have you ever seen a wolf who could blow over sticks?
Was the first question not posed by me?
Once this house was blown on by the wolf,
Comma.
what did the wolf do when failure was achieved?
Did he just go home hungry?
Or did he try again?
Do I even remember how this story ends?
Does this story end?
How do you end a story? With questions.
If the wolf failed the first time, would he have tried again?
Don't wolves usually try again?
Until they stop, I would imagine that they might say, is it worth it?
Was that a statement and not a question?
Are you questioning my questions?
Yeah. Question mark.
What? So the wolf blew this house or blew on this house and blew on this house and it didn't fall. What happened next?
Are you allowed to put a statement in front of your question?
Aren't I?
Do I feel like I'm playing Calvin Ball? Does referencing Calvin Ball show my age? How many of you just Googled Calvin Ball?
Did the little pigs let the wolf into their house once it was tired and hungry from huffing and puffing?
If you were a pig, would you let a hungry wolf in your house?
If I were a hungry pig, would I?
Do pigs eat wolves?
Could a pig get hungry enough to eat a wolf?
I don't know.
Does he know? Do you know? Do any of us really ever know?
Is this rambling?
We might be rambling, but does it matter?
Have you enjoyed this episode?
Have you hated this episode?
Would you like to leave comments on this episode?
Would you like to like this episode? Would you like to like?
Would you like to like? Would you like to love?
So how do we end a story with a question? What now?